All right, welcome back, everybody. Here with another pick a deck reading for you today. Now, we'll see what this brings. I feel like my last reading was quite a bit fire. I'm seeing here I was just going to say pick 1, 2, or 3. I also notice that, wow, this one once again is a fire. I just threw these on there. These two are actually air signs. So we'll see if this is a little bit more of an air sign reading or if that's just a incorrect assumption by me. So like I said, as I always say, this doesn't mean that you have to pick this deck. If you align with Mercury, you don't have to pick this deck. If you're a very fiery, passionate male with Mars symbol there, and you don't have to pick this deck just because there's a 3 there and you maybe have a question of the 3rd house. However, if you do want to know more about your people around you, your neighborhood, short travels, and the 3 is speaking to you for that reason, or if you are an Aquarius, or you have a questions with Saturn just because this happens to be what's up there, Saturn being the house of daily routines and making money in your job, workplace, daily things like that, then you might want to pick one of these based off of that. However, you don't have to. You can simply just pick it based off of 1, 2, 3, based off the color of the deck. And also, I'll do you one more here. We'll show you the bottom of deck 1 is the Page of Cups. If you have a gluttony or a drinking problem, or you have, as the Page of Cups, a lot of feelings, emotions right now, maybe that is something that calls to you. Here under the second one, that is the Page of Swords. Wow, another page. How about that? So if you feel that someone is spying on you, or you are trying to find more about intellect in your life, maybe that speaks to you. The bottom of the 3rd deck is the 7 of Pentacles. Okay. So hey, you're watching your garden grow. You've got a lot of things going on in your life, and you're waiting for that to bear fruit, I guess, to put it that way. Maybe that's the deck for you. But first, we're going to start with deck 1. So let's throw those dice for you. Deck 1 did actually land on 1. With Capricorn in the moon in the subconscious. And there we have Jupiter in Pisces. Okay. And the 1st house Virgo. Let's see what that brings for us. 1st house Virgo and then a Capricorn in your subconscious. So a lot of earthy vibes, right? Like a lot of hard working going on. Perhaps money questions. Jupiter, of course, with the confidence and the luck. So really feeling something here. Let's see. Ooh, the Fool is Temperance. Okay. Jupiter, 5 cups, and a Knight of Coins. We'll put it down here. Ooh, lots of wands, and one for the Sun. Okay, we've gotten the Chariot and the Sun. So first of all here, we have your 1st house representation. The Fool and Temperance. So you're starting into something. Starting a new idea, huh? Getting careful, though, with Temperance, right? Temperance is a little bit of a caution. You're being cautious about it. So first impressions, you are just not sure about something. You're really, really new to it, it seems like. Let's look at Jupiter here, over here. Confidence is a 5 of Cups. So, yeah, I guess it's because of the 5 of Cups. You've had something go awry, and you're still looking at that last failure, that you're not wanting to jump into the next one. Knight of Coins, again, you're sitting, you're staying seated, you're not jumping towards it. A lot of caution in this one. Capricorn, right there in your subconscious, 5 of Wands and 3 of Wands. So both initiation and passion and energy cards. The 5 with a little bit of hustle tussle, a little bit of fight, right? Competition. 3 of Wands is like what the word is escaping me. Like adventure, right? Looking at something to come in, the ship to come in. So looking for a payoff in Capricorn, having that money and that work. So lots of work there. You're not wanting to go into the next section of your work life, to the next chapter of this project. With the middle there, Chariot. So it's a card of saying it's time to move, though. You got to move. You got to get going. You got to take it there. Okay. I'm just seeing here a lot of stagnation. So we're going to do that good old 3 card. Which one should we do? Do we want to do accept, embrace, let go? Yeah, I think that's a appropriate one. Or maybe, it could be situation consideration, because of the fact that you're so timid about it. It might make sense. Let's do that. Let's do what is the situation you're timid about, and then what is the consideration that might be holding you back that you should just understand, and then the last card being, hey, this is the outcome. So because it looks like it's saying, stop being timid. It's time for you to move. It's time for you to go. Ooh, okay. The Devil, 10 of Swords, 9 of Cups. So the Devil, not a good card, right? But this is the situation, I guess. Sin or lust, temptation. There's something really trying to try you. Here, the consideration, 10 of Swords, lots of pain and backstabbing, right? Okay, so there's really a conflict, a hard conflict. And an outcome there would be the 9 of Cups is the guy that is sitting there alone. So I guess there is something here, right? It is all about, this is not working for you. Something that you're really hurt about. I want a couple more cards. Let's see, what can we change about this? Oh, look, there's one card that stayed there. Maybe that's already our answer. What can we change? It's Judgment. Okay, Judgment. You're feeling judged. 2 cards by who? Ace of Swords, 10 of Cups. 10 of Cups. Happy family spouse. Ace of Swords is a communication. Lots of talk, right? Or a thought. Your family is judging you, but you don't want to be alone either, right? So what can we do? Let's do 3 cards. What can we do here? Hope. 2 of Wands. 4 of Swords. Okay, with the 2 of Wands and the 4 of Swords, I'd say it's a little bit of a be on your own for a bit. Okay. Look at the world. Go out and explore. See what else there is to see. Get out of the house. Think it over in your head. Don't let the people tell you, and don't get too much into the arguments here of the swords. The 4 of Swords, let that be your guide. Think about it yourself. Take a walk somewhere nice in nature, along a pond. Sit on a bench and just look at the sunrise, or look at ducks swimming. Maybe you'll happen upon somebody that likes to have a conversation with you. You can even, if it's nothing too crazy personal, have a chit-chat conversation with someone else sitting on a bench. But just think it out yourself. Get yourself a Slurpee or a boba or a cappuccino or something. Sit on a bench, think about it. There's hope, but it seems that maybe there's just too much of this going on right now, right? That you just need to get away from it a little. It's all in your head. It's getting you frustrated. It's getting you wanting to shut down, or alternatively, talking too much, fighting too much, and you just need a break from it. I think that's what it is. You just need to clear your head a little bit. Give yourself some space from whatever all this is. Okay, and then you can take a clear mind back to that. But give it some time, is what I'm reading. I hope that helps. I hope you're figuring things out for yourself. Hope we can get rid of that devil, huh? We don't like seeing the devil. I sure don't. A lot of other people might like him. I don't. Anyway, okay. So let's get these out of the way. Oops. Oh man, okay. All right, the next one here. So this is for the purple deck. We have a 6. We have Jupiter again. And we have, the Libra is actually in Libra. So very, very balanced. And the 6 in Leo, that's a house of work, making money, mundane tasks, weekly reoccurring tasks, things that you have to do in your life. But all of this very close to the sun. So in this case, it's all quite current. Let's see what we have. That's on this one. Oh, these are very thin cards, aren't they? It's always an experience to hold so many different decks. Okay. Okay, so in Leo, things you got to do with the work and the daily. We have, this is Temperance, and this is the Strength or Fortitude. We got that Leo on there, which this is in Leo. So it looks like right now you're going more onto the strength of the Lion than the strength of the Virgo. Although it does seem like that's very close to Virgo here too, isn't it? When you see that line there. I mean, it just happens to be right in between. Anyway, and it's saying Temperance, mix it back up, get a little more in balance. You're being a little too much like a ferocious lion, right? And not so much in the, how do we say, able to hold back, right? I guess the temperance of the lady, right? Being more of a lady than being a roaring lion. This is a little bit out of whack, out of balance here. Then here the balance, the scales, the Libra, in Libra with that dice. 10 of Swords, so backstabbing, pain. And then 9 of Wands, wounded from that pain. Really hurt, okay. So maybe that's why, right? All that's why you're being a ferocious lion. You are just lashing out. You have been wronged and you're trying to get that back in balance. You've been too hurt and crushed. So now with the Jupiter, again with the swords and the 7 of Wands. So it's saying you're very defensive for the hurt that you have received. Main thing in this one, the 5 of Cups. So once again, you're just not wanting to accept what else there is. You're frustratedly hanging on to this situation that has happened here. I think that seems very cut and clear. Every single one of these dice has said almost the exact same thing, you know. So therefore, let's just see here with what the future holds. This one we're going to do a future, present, and past. Well, the other way around. Past, present, future. Because I think that this will help to look into what in the past has caused this. What in the present is being so overweighing that you are so lashing out, so ferocious. You know, what is this pain? And where can we go into the future? So, oops. Oh, whoops. Okay. Well, here's some cards that fell out. So that's the ones we're going to take. And it happens to be 3 of them. So the Fool, the 4 of Swords, and the Knight of Wands. So we're seeing that now is probably the time to rest, to stay within yourself. You know, don't lash out, don't talk about it so much, but think about it. Because you've been a fool in the past. You've just jumped into situations that caused all this, and it was just not gonna happen. You know, it just wasn't gonna work. And now this is where you are. So stay to yourself, think about this, meditate on that. Then in the future, now you will have a Knight coming in, right? Which is passion, initiation in the future. Let's have some cards for this Knight, this initiator. Ah, 10 of Pentacles, 10 of Cups, and the Moon. Okay. So both of those 10s are beautiful, beautiful 10s. I mean, out of the 4 10s, there's 2 not so good ones and 2 really good ones, and these are the 2 really good ones. So this passion that's coming from this Knight, it's fulfillment, right? It's really a happy generational wealth, happy, loving family, kids, rainbows, house, right? Everything in these 2 cards is just amazing. And the Moon is a little bit of a subconscious, so it could be saying that these are the things that you've been wanting for so long in your subconscious. This is what subconsciously has been causing all of this frustration here, is what you're wanting but not getting. But in the future, take your time. In the future, you will still be receiving, okay? A wonderful abundance there with those cards for your future. So that's a really great ending to a reading that seemed very frustrating when I look at it like this. You know, I saw it. I'm seeing it and thinking, wow, what is going on? And then we see, hey, we got to make it through the tough times to make it to really, really good times, right? The wind is what makes the trunk of the tree so strong. A little turbulence makes it, right? Makes it stronger. Okay, here we are putting the cards away, getting ready for the next reading. So I always love hearing, let me know, is this helping? Is this enlightening to anybody? Is anyone finding this? Am I changing minds and people that may have been skeptical, right? Are they seeing this and saying, okay, I get this. I see what he's saying. It's matching up. Let me know in the comments. Anyway, here we have a 6 in Pisces. So a lot of 6s today, I feel like. A lot of people just asking about their everyday lives, their work lives, their routine lives, huh? Here we have here we have Gemini and again Jupiter. Jupiter in Virgo. Beautiful. Well, the Virgo we know is usually confident anyway. Okay, so now we're using this beautiful angelic deck. Let's see what we get out of it. 2 cards here. 2 cards with the Gemini and Taurus. 2 cards here. And then 1 for your sun. Ooh, the 5 of Wands. Ooh, nice. Okay, so the 6. In your daily work life or also other mundane routines, we have a Queen of Pentacles and the Ace of Cups. So it looks like you, with the Ace of Cups, very loving, and Queen of Pentacles, very generous, right? Loving, generous. You give what people need, they ask, and you deliver, right? You're definitely, in your daily life, you are making sure that everyone has what they need. Very nice sum up there really quick. In Gemini, with the Taurus, with the work effort, we're seeing a Knight of Swords and the Hermit. So, Knight of Swords, he's a brash knight. When the Hermit stays to himself. So, a little bit of brooding here. I mean, Gemini can also be duality, right? But since this Gemini has landed in Taurus, I feel it's more like in your work and money making, with Taurus being kind of that work animal. Duality of Gemini, or it can also be that Gemini as an air sign is the fun, very communicative, right? Very bouncing from topic to topic. Knight of Swords being very talkative. However, like I said, the Hermit, quite opposite, right? It's very introspective. So that's kind of a question. What are we trying to say with this one? That number 6 dice does lead me to kind of feel like we're talking a little bit about work or money, in which case you're charging into things, but maybe not letting people know what your plan is. Here, Jupiter, the Chariot, and Temperance. And that's in Virgo. Virgo, again, a ground sign, right? Earth sign. So very earthly, very grounded. The Chariot needs movement, though. The Chariot says we are going somewhere. And the Temperance also, movement, is we're making something happen. We're changing something to fit our needs. And this is Virgo is hardworking, right? Just like Taurus. So this does seem to me very much with these work. Someone is on the move and clever. And here also, once again, on the move, mixing things, changing things, making things happen. 5 of Wands, of course. It's a collaboration. It's a strengthening each other through fight. Right? It's a strengthening each other. How do I put that differently? I mean, this is like collaboration in a way is happening on a great scale, I'd say. Let's see what we can get with our 3 card here. Our what to accept, embrace, let go. In this, just giving a little bit of advice, as it seems that someone here is very much on the go, on the move with their idea, very much making it happen from a very loving place. So, accept, embrace, let go. Oh, these cards, okay, look how they're sticking together. Oh my god, okay. I guess these two are to be read together because they just did not want to let go of each other. So, what do we have here? Accept, we have the Queen of Swords and Judgment. Okay. So it looks like as we had a Knight of Swords over there, the Queen of Swords over him, right? You may have a boss or a mother that is talking into your idea, right? Judgment. She's kind of telling you, hey, this is what I think. It's like a advice, right? Because the queen being over the knight, she's given him some food for thought, so to speak. And it looks like accept that, right? It's not coming from a judgmental area. It's judgment as in helping you get to salvation, helping you work through a problem. So accept that. Embrace the Knight of Pentacles. So another knight, this is one that is working on your level. But he sees it in a different way than you because you are swords, all thoughts, and this is pentacles. He has a little bit of knowledge on money matters, right? He knows how to use the money correctly, how to make it multiply. He's got the material, like he knows how to turn a dollar. He knows the value of what you're doing, right? You got to have a little bit of math skills to make things work out. And then let go, it says the world. So worldly things, let go of that, right? The world can also mean calendar, schedules, maybe how fast you thought it was going to happen. Let go of that idea because this plan may take a different amount of time. That's kind of what we have in the let go there. The world, sure, it can also mean the worldly things. I don't know if that's going to apply in a work method because a job very much has to do with things of the world, people, objects that you're either selling or goods that you're creating. It's got things to do with the world, with the material, right? The pentacle sign. So I guess all we're seeing here is make sure you're listening to those that are collaborating. They also have good ideas. Sometimes this guy is being a little bit too much on his own, thinking he knows everything. Nobody knows everything. So listen to those that are gonna, that are invested, that want you to make money because they want to make money. Alrighty, I think that's all we have for today. So I hope that helped. Let me know, let me hear how it went for you or what you think of this. Anything you want to share, please share. I love hearing it. I love answering your comments. And have a wonderful day.